basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, Devin Booker continues to elevate his play every year. He said it's just putting in hard work. I take
a special talent indeed. David, thank you. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Doncic out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Durant. Then it's Junior. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. And for Phoenix, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Smith is out there with Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. And in this early season, Brent, what is the feeling on a team that is trying to build chemistry?
I think coaches understand that defining a role for guys as soon as they possibly can will really help with the rhythm of the season. So many games over the course of so many months. If you can get to that early, Kevin, sometimes that's a huge advantage.
Now here's Towns. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Offensive rebound. Booker outside. Pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. Feeds it to Booker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Doncic outside. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Phoenix with the ball. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Doncic with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And Doncic throws it down.
And great steal and look ahead there. Compared to most guys his age, Doncic sees the game at another level.
Now here's Paul. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. It's stolen by Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant. This is his first free throw of the game.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Here's Lewis. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those 4 blocks. No, 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 not today.
No good from Booker.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Here's Towns, and taken away by Paul. KD against Bridges. Lets it go with a 3.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Just 5 to shoot. Smith in the posts. Lewis covering. Booker with no one around. Good on the triple. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. Passes to Ayton. Kicks it to Smith. Here's the 3. He can't get it to go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Outside, Russell. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Bridges, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
And Bones, Devin Booker, capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills, not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Lewis. Nice shot by Smith.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Lewis passes to Towns, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Booker. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
And Junior throws it down.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Booker against Morris. Booker outside. And there's the pass to Boyd. And it's off from three-point range. And Morris has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Edwards, that's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Stolen by Lewis. Out to Morris. Lewis down low. He's guarded by Booker. And here's Morris for 3. They get it back. Here's Lewis. Misses in close.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's Booker. He has 7. Misses the layup. Here's Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time. And Minnesota now the other way. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Hickson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Boyd the pass to Peterson. Shot to stop the run. He lays it in.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Lewis. Peterson grabs the miss. Suns trail by 3. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Vincent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here's Johnson outside. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Phoenix has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Vincent's shot is good. Lewis on the win. He's got 8. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
And the Phoenix Suns criticized for trading down 5 picks to select Cameron Johnson at 11 back in 2019. Many felt that was a reach.
Well, there were a lot of people who were predicting that Cam was going to be towards the back end of the first round even, and a clear case for a Phoenix Suns team who was dead last in three-point percentage, drafting for a need in Cam Johnson.
On the court for Minnesota, Junior's out there with Durant, and it's Malone, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Doncic in at the shooting guard. Now here's Lewis. Durant dishes to Lewis, and Junior throws it down.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Suns trail by 6. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Warriors, was phenomenal. He picked up 39 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. For 3, Booker. No good on that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, a surprising victory. Looking like they'd go away easily, but boy, did they come on strong.
Oh,
come on. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The feed to Smith. And it's blocked by Lewis. Bridges against Durant. Russell passes to Lewis. And stolen by Booker. Here's Vincent, guarded by Doncic. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Phoenix making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Paul subbed in for Vincent. Timberwolves leading by 6. Doncic kicks to Russell. Here's Lewis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Paul passes to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Paul. Count them one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Smith.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Moss the pass to Lewis. And Junior throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pass to Paul. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got his third basket of the night. Just 3 on the clock, and it's blocked by Lewis. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Smith. And it's Paul in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside, Russell makes it off the glass. Russell's got the first field goal of the second half for the Timberwolves.
Good penetration for D'Lo right there. Real nimble on the inside. Finds an angle.
Here's Booker. Sweet little floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Lewis, left side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Timberwolves have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Lewis. Suns trail by 17. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon.
Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
And Phoenix making a change here. Hickson's checked in. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Back to Lewis. And Junior throws it down.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Suns trail by 17. Booker looking around. Passes it to Paul. To the middle. Smith. Hickson tries to free himself up. Edwards inside. Defended. Oh.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Shot, high post. Here's Smith. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Malone's checked in for the Timberwolves. On the wing, Booker. Edwards defending. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The pass to Hickson. Boyd, he's guarded by Russell. The drive by Booker. Can't cash in from the high post. Minnesota leading by 19 points. To the paint. Malone kicks to Lewis. Timberwolves passing it around. Durant, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And Malone with the stuff.
And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been poor.
What a jam!
Wow. Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Pass to Booker. To the right side. Here's Peterson. Lewis covering. Pass to Boyd. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Stolen by Lewis. To the inside, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
And here is Bridges. They swipe it. And he's got a 5-by-5. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, juniors out there, Jabari Parker. Then there's Monte Morris. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Doncic in at the 2-guard. Booker outside. From downtown, the rebound by the Timberwolves.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now Bridges. He dishes it to Smith. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. McDaniels kicks to Lewis. Parker passes to Lewis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Flores, the pass to Ibaka. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And Junior throws it down.
And how about the visions there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Pass to Bridges. He kicks to Ibaka. Good, nice job down low.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Morris outside. Here's Lewis, and Junior throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Flores, the pass to Ibaka. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
The Suns have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Flores, the pass to Ibaka. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And not entering the league as a natural catch-and-shoot guy, Ibaka certainly has developed this part of his game.
Here's Lewis. The rebound by Ibaka. Suns have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Hood can't get it to go. The Timberwolves shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. The Suns shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Flores, covered by Morris. Kicks to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in.
Bridges doing a great job of getting on the inside to find a way to score.
Back to Lewis. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Lewis. Down low. The shot by McDaniels, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Flores, covered by Parker. Here's Flores. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
All sorts of time. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Vincent's checked in for the Suns. And then for Minnesota. Hart, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Ennis in for Doncic.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Ibaka outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
He's off on the first.
And back in 08, Ibaka became the first player ever from the Republic of Congo to be drafted in the NBA.
And the Suns making a change here. Hickson's checked in. Hart the pass to Lewis. And Junior throws it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Flores covered by Morris. And Ibaka slams it in.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
Feeds to Lewis. And Junior throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Flores, the pass to Vincent. Great defense that time from Lewis. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Back to Hart. Fires the three. Vincent with the rebound.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And he banks in the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
The pass to Lewis. Now Morris. Lewis outside. Back to Morris. Dishes it to Lewis. To the middle. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Suns have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Hood. Pass to Hickson from past the arc. That one's not going to go. And Minnesota now the other way.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year. Actually, their fifth win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Lewis kicks to Hart. Passes it to Morris. Lets the three fly. Vincent with the rebound. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
On the cool. And now my body drown.